Hey everybody, welcome back to James Plays Tony Hawk's Underground. We were going to talk to Stacy Peralta, try to get sponsored and hooked up with some new gear. And we've got quite a few missions that we can try right off the bat. But first things first, I'm going to head over this way and talk to this star.
Let's see if you got the cojones to impress Stacy Peralta. Meet me on the roof. Use the quarter pipe to get up to roof height, then hold left and jump off your board onto the roof.
And we've got access to a few gaps right here. There's the low house lip, there's the conditioned response, and then the high house lip. Now just get up. Oops, that didn't work how that was supposed to work. That's fine. Let's just get our height going and get off our board. And that didn't work like that was supposed to either. Why is it not cooperating? I do not know. But let's... There we go.
Nicely done. Now I want you to transfer between the houses.
So we got a gap for going from the ground up to the roof.
To transfer, come down the ramp and angle yourself so your jump carries you across the space between the houses.
And we're going to get another gap right here.
Nice! Now spine back down and I'll tell Mr. Peralta you've got skills.
And finally, our spine transfer. Now this is a pretty good area to do the spin and air stats, because you get a nice, good bomb drop there. Gives you some real good speed, some real good height. Gives you plenty of time to spin around. Just something for you guys to keep in mind, okay? Okay. Let's head on over here, and let's do a spine transfer into the pool. Since we're in a new chapter, these things showed up out of nowhere.
So you want to be sponsored, huh? You gotta be able to put up big numbers under pressure. Think you can handle it?
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Okay then, let's see what you can do using our setup here.
And we have to get 100,000 points. We've already done 150, so this is nothing. I say as I fall. That's fine. Here, let's go ahead, back-to-back with twists. Kickflip, underflip. Flamingo. There we go. Exit out, do a little rail-to-rail, turn back around, and talk to Chris.
You're local, right?
Dude, I go to school with your sister.
Haha, oh yeah, right. Then you should know these lines. Though you'll probably need at least 5 tries to hit them like I do.
So he sets up like a little line for us to follow and do in a single combo. Another way to get rail-to-rail and barrier.
What? It took me 6 months to hit that line. Well, whatever, probably a fluke. See if you can hit this.
And then he gives us another line. And this line, if I didn't hit it that way, there we are. This will also set you up for Clinic Hop, if you hadn't already gotten that. There we go.
Hey, Sean, what are you doing out here?
And that's enough to get us to a new transition here.
Shh! The dealers took off with some gear from the shop. I'm trying to figure out how to get it back.
Where'd they take it? Their place on Elm?
Yeah, left it on the front porch. Looks like I'm gonna have to sneak over to Elm Street and get it back. I must be nuts. They're all over the neighborhood. Most of them are pretty fried, so it should be easy to stay out of earshot. But they're unpredictable and dangerous.
It's my neighborhood. I'll do it.
Wait, kid! It's
Yep,
too
it's
dangerous.
another one of everyone's favorite parts of the Tony Hawk games, the sneaking missions. Gotta get off the ground, get up to a high area, and jump across these rooftops. And you get a little bit of leeway like that. See, they spotted me,
Eric,
but I was right
hey,
there.
What are you doing here? Well, look, I got the stuff back.
Awesome. You should get back to Peralta's before you get caught.
What about you?
Me? Oh, yeah, I gotta finish doing something here. These guys are gonna pay.
Well, he's mad that he lost his skateboard. And there he is.
I'm looking for the owner, Mr. Peralta. Wait, are you the Stacy Peralta?
That's me. You the guy my skaters have been talking about?
Well, I hope so. I'd like to be sponsored by your shop.
Yeah, so would everybody else. I'll tell you what. Make me a sponsor me video. Show me what makes you different than Bobby B down the street, okay? And please don't hand me anything from the same old spots in New Jersey, dude, because I've seen it all.
Done. No local spots and different tricks.
We'll show that Bobby B who's boss.
Dude, I just talked to Stacy Peralta.
They know. Those gangsters know it was me.
What are you talking about?
When I got back to my house last night, they were parked outside waiting for me. I gotta get the hell out of here. My cousin's got a place in New York. You've gotta help me get to the train station across the river.
Alright, another chapter. I think it's a little too soon for us to do any new video, but there we are. We got Tombstone. You either grind or lip up here. So let's just keep on keeping on, right? Now before I talk to him, let's just go back to the previous chapter and see what we missed, which was Impress Joey.
You're Joey, right? Hey, I'm looking to get sponsored by Mr. Peralta, too.
Right on. Well, let's see what you got. I got 3 little tests I give newbies. So go up one side of the little trash pipe we got going and spine transfer.
Yep, not difficult at all.
Cool. Now do a flip trick as you spine into the trash.
Also not difficult.
Let's see some variety. I'm gonna yell out tricks and you're gonna do them, if you can.
You might remember this from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, where you do the tricks that are called out. On Sick difficulty here, they give you a whole bunch of tricks at once. As you clear them out, more come in. Doing them in a combo is preferred just because it makes things easier on you, I think. And finally a tail grab. That'll finish us off for that. Now, I'm trying to think if there's any gaps that I might have missed at the moment. Fingers crossed I'm all caught up with everything. So let's talk to Eric.
Eric, you okay? I think we lost him.
Colonel Sanders making a grave.
We gotta get out of here. If they find me, it'll be my name on this headstone. I'm hiding here with Headstone Harry. But if we bring him some scrap metal, he says he'll bang us out our ramp. And if we can get it set up, the street warriors say they'll give us a tow to get speed. Jumping the bridge is the only way to get past the cops. Quick, you gotta get the stuff for the ramp.
So you may have noticed that there's that bridge nearby. You can skate on it up to a certain point, at which you will be kicked back to this part of the level. So what we're going to do right now, we'll open up the other side of the bridge. We need to go collect some scrap. And that's done by doing our hardcore parkour. Actually, the parkour doesn't show up until, I think, Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. 5, and then here's 6.
Need to get to the other side of the bridge, huh? No problem. Those pigs can't stop us. Grab the back of my ride and I'll get you up to speed. Then you try to clear the bridge.
Alright, time to do some sketching again. I already showed you how this works and how you can build up speed. Skitching is another way to get some the good air and spin and stuff like that. But there we are. We go flying far enough.
Damn street racing punks are up to something again. Let's get them.
And you get cleared the bridge as a result of that. Now I'm gonna try. Nope, didn't work. That's fine. We can keep going on this side. And I'm gonna get off my board and try to get myself up on these girders. Just a little bit of jumpy jump, and then into a grind. Clear that little gap to get riding high on the hog. Go in here, and just transition from one side to the other to get hot foot. Over here for the factory rail lip. Grind here, get kicked up for the tri-level transfer. And I kind of fell off there. That's fine. That's fine. That's why you get off your board. So that you don't keep getting kicked around like that. Let's try this again. Tri-level transfer. Crooked factory spine into hidden factory lip. Those were all things that really, there is no better time to do them, like not within any kind of missions or anything. So let's talk to security, Stu.
Sorry, no skater punks allowed in the station.
Please, man, we have to get out of town. The Elm Street dealers are after us. We're desperate. Didn't you see us jump the bridge?
Ah, guess I was too busy stopping lying skate rats from sneaking into the station and spray painting "I am the king of no pants" on the phone kiosks.
And that's why they got rid of phone kiosks.
What's your problem, Bacon Bits? Wake up on the wrong side of your mother this morning?
That's kinda good.
Why, you little...
You gotta make him chase you around this circle 5 times, and you get around to it, getting around to it, something like that. Every time you complete a full circle. If I were to fail this grind, which I'm not gonna because I'm so good, you can just get back up and continue on. You don't need to do 5 circuits in a row, or in a single combo. You just need to do 5 of them. And that'll get us access to the train station. And we come out over here. And we got access to a few more gaps. Just gap over the train tracks. That's transfer 3 of 4. There's 4 different spots here. And we just gotta nail them all. There we are, and then it's on the other side here that we get the bench to bench per bench hop. There we are. Now finally we have to get ourselves up on top of things, so let's... I think this other side's better, it's lower. There we go. And now we're on top of the train depot. And I just gotta find where the... Here we are. Turn around. Spine transfer for the crazy train spine. And now you might see this icon over here. Let's go ahead and get that. Well, I said let's go ahead and get that. Stop being a pain in the ass game. Let's build up a little more speed, get our special. And up we go. No, it's not letting me grab the thing. I don't know why. Let's try... There we go. So you'll find these old school icons which will let you access some old levels from previous games. And I don't believe there's any missions or anything in there that's just, hey, look, we rebuilt these levels. Now with that all done, I'm going to check my gap list. I should have everything unless I missed it. Nope, we got everything. Alright, there's only a couple of things left to do.
I was, sleeping, and my house done blew away. I'll give you a train ticket and half my candy bar if you get it back for me.
Sure. What's that smell?
My bathroom blew away, too.
So we're supposed to go around in a grind, or in a combo at least, and get all the pieces of his house. There's a couple problems with that. First is this is set up for you to be grinding on the rails, and as you can see, it's a pretty long loop. It's very likely that you're going to struggle to maintain your balance throughout this entire loop. The other thing is, if you look closely here, the pieces of his house are blowing around in the wind, and they may sometimes move out of your line. So if I'm grinding on like the middle rail or something like that, and this blowing all the way over to the right, as you just saw, see? You're going to miss it, and then you have to go around again, which is going to be very difficult to do. So there's got to be a better way. And there is. So we're going to be exploiting a glitch here. When you grind, you gradually lose your stability the longer you grind. But if you hit that dark slide by holding diagonally down and right and hitting the grind button twice, you'll do the dark slide. And the glitch is, every time you do a dark slide, it resets your stability, as if you just started a combo.
They took Eric. The dealers. They're heading east, back to their hangout.
Yeah, shut up, you. We're not doing the final mission just yet. We've got a couple of other things to do first. So yeah, we are going to be exploiting the hell out of this because sick mode is hard. And anything that makes grinding for a long period of time easier, extending your combo, things like that, we're going to do. Now you may think, oh, that'll help you get your grind points for your stats. No, because the grind stat for grinding X amount of seconds there, it can only be done in a continuous grind. Breaking it up with combos, switching your trick, that resets the timer. And since the dark slide doesn't give you perfect balance, it just resets your balance, that's not going to help. Anyway, we went back across the bridge, and now we're going underneath the bridge. Or secret tape. Yep, secret tapes are back. There's one in each level. And when you collect a certain amount of them, you will unlock a video to watch. So that's that. We got that. And in this level, there was the old school level of the school. Now we've got one more mission to do. The one that we did not do yet, obviously.
I can go anywhere and get into anything around here. I rule. Show me that you're as elite as me, and I can get you a train ticket. Oh, the street is lava, so it doesn't count. I called it. Nah, nah.
So we got to get 140,000 points without touching the street. Using that dark slide glitch. And let's just settle here. There we go. The hardest part about that is just making sure that you land somewhere that's not the street. In particular, if you're going around in a grind and you try to land your combo here on this divider, you are grinding on this thin gray barrier. And you may land on the inside, it may kick you off on there. You may land perfectly on it. As you see, I can barely stand on it. Or it may kick you off to the outside. You see how I just slipped right off? See that? So, landing here, probably not the best course of action. Let it carry you to one of these circles of grass on either end. And there you go. Another option, possibly a more viable option on the lower difficulties, is to just do combos for a manual. Just make sure you're standing in place when you do that. Anyway, enough rambling. Final mission.
They took Eric. The dealers. They're heading east, back to their hangout.
All you gotta do is follow this car without falling too far behind. And it's really not that difficult at all. If you feel like you are falling too far behind, you can do some tricks to get your speed up, but I think the car travels at the same speed as you.
Don't worry, amigo. They're not getting away from me.
Then you get to this point,
Whoa, he's flipping a bitch. Here, take my ride.
and now you're chasing him by car. Also, not very hard. Drive slowly and carefully. Don't hit any walls, that'll set you back. I mean, I'm letting off the gas to do these turns, and I'm not, like, catching up to him or anything. It's just, he's there. You can see him. He's not getting too far ahead. And eventually, this will come to an end at the end of this street over here. That's where the mission ends. You have to get to that point. And then you murder everybody.
Let's get the hell out of here!
And then you head off to New York. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.